Okay, so that was the challenge thrown at us. I picked it. I named some of my friends. And last Friday, I was on Asempa FM Ekosi saying, one of my friends decided to take on the challenge. And here's Obi on Asempa FM.
A challenge near me on my hand. It was something to me, not me, nipa 5, right?
But why?
Hey, Mama V.
Oh, yeah,
me problem.
Straight up.
Into number 1, Dominic Isiaboa, Kwame Sefakai, Abdul Malik Kwekubako, Daniel Daze, Gordon Asaribediako.
Okay.
5. They should pick up the challenge. Na yamwa minimum 10 Ghana cedis. And shedanye me share that boy sika 4 pound. Me boy sika 4 papa, you know. Me boy sika 4 pound. We are hoping say and this is all sending me message. I me heard the oka. Oh, we accept it. And this is all accept the challenge. Dominic mami who say wo jitumwa, we accept it. And I'm good to go. So far, I'm sure I would accept. About 5 there, but my main Simon and Nakwesi comes in ECG. So I should not be limited to media for Nkwa. In Nakwesi comes in or ECG CSR department, there's something you would have to pick up. In fact, ECG General Manager Public Relations, Mr. William Boateng.
Okay.
Mr. William Boateng, Mr. Daniela J. Labi. They should pick this up. Oh, yeah, very important. Very important. They will do it, and I'm sure they will do it.
Okay, so I want to start this way with our case count today, where we are, and I'm going to the Ghana Health Service website. Active cases still open it up, so I'll just update you. But the news is that places are full. Places are full. We can't keep people. So a lot of people are, even though they've tested positive, isolating at home. Our active cases today is 4,467. Active cases, 4,467, 393 new cases, and the deaths, 117. This project is huge. It's a 100-bed capacity, and is the only kind that we will have in our country. Senyor Hosi is team lead, Project 100. He's joining us via Zoom. Let's have a conversation. Let's track the project. Let's track our contribution as well. Senyor, good morning, if you can hear me. Senyor, I can't hear you. Can you kindly unmute?
I'm unmuted.
Okay.
But can you hear me now?
I can, absolutely. So we're talking about the 10 Ghana challenge. This is the pair one. How well are we doing?
Well, it's been quite a difficult start, but I think that interest is ramping up now. It's been about 2 weeks since we started the 10 Ghana campaign. We've raised about 23,829, and we've had 596 persons participate in this entire donation drive. We've been hoping to raise up to about 5 million cedis to really square up the gap, together with some other corporate funding, but it's not been as forthcoming as we expect. But we've seen interest ramp up in the last few days. So the snowball effect, we believe, is taking shape. I want to encourage every Ghanaian, like I always quote Ed Beck, I mean, evil will thrive when good people do nothing. So we should ask ourselves, what are we doing? And this is one of the things we can do. And you rightly put it that this is more in our control. We must stand up, be counted, be citizens, and support this cause as we invest in protecting our own selves and saving other people's lives and life of our families as well.
Senyor, when I went on Ekosi saying last Friday, I realized something. I think there's still quite a good number of people who don't know about this project and why the project. So for those who haven't heard about the project at all, who are still confused, is this the same as what government is leading? Kindly explain.
It's a different project. It's a private sector-led project. We've had government persons also participate in the project, but it's a private sector-led project. The Ghana COVID-19 Private Sector Fund is different from the not the COVID-19 National Trust Fund, and people keep confusing it. I've seen a lot of social media commentary that has expressed a bit of anger, suggesting that it was the government one. It's not. This is not the government fund. This is a private sector fund, and the private sector is made up of every single individual and also every single that exist out of government sector. So you must be. We really encourage.
Okay. All right, Sanya, your line is going bad. I guess the connection is going bad right now. I'm not sure what we can do to stable this network, to make the... Okay, Sanya, you're back. You have to go over again. Network went bad.
Okay, sincere apologies to viewers. I'm saying that this is different from the National COVID Fund. This is a private sector-led fund. And the private sector is made up of everybody. It's made up of yourselves as individuals and also of corporate Ghana as well. And it's a project that we all need to participate in and support and really refer to something that we really did, and never wasted this entire crisis. Typically, we say never waste a crisis. And this is a perfect opportunity where, with us contributing to not wasting a crisis and keeping an indelible mark in our contribution to national development. I would encourage people not to confuse the two. It's not government, it's a private sector thing. And let's all participate towards delivering Ghana's first ever infectious disease center. It will not just help us fight COVID-19, but it will also help us fight future pandemics and epidemics that may emerge and re-emerge. And we must also realize this. Investing or contributing to this project may just be contributing towards your own life being saved. They just be contributing towards saving the life of a family member, a friend. But at a minimum, you are surely going to be saving a life. And no life is actually worth 10 Ghana cedis. So contributing that would just be a perfect token to really helping humanity. So I encourage everybody to participate in this drive. Corporates will listen, whether we've written to you or not. I think that you should be able to galvanize your staff, you should be able to galvanize your entities and contribute towards this project, either through the 10 Ghana Challenge or through direct corporate contributions. And we are more than happy to support and promote your business alongside.
Sanya, also explain what difference would this facility make when it is completed? Because right now we've heard how facilities are full. The isolation centers that we have are full. What difference would this facility make?
One, this facility is not just an isolation center. All right, it is a senior care treatment center. So you actually have very serious cases going on in here. You have an ICU, a 21-bed ICU, different from what you have. You have facilities that are competent enough to deal with very severe cases. And as the cases keep ramping up and cases start getting worse, you've heard of lives being lost in our ICU. Some of our ICUs are ill-equipped. So you're actually going to have a well-equipped ICU to really help save a life. It's not the typical just keeping people who are asymptomatic. That's not what this facility is. It's a permanent structure. This will be a game changer in this entire fight against COVID-19. I saw you actually spoke to an ICU, one of the members of the ICU COVID-19 team. It is one of the things that they find critical to the success of this fight. And we can't let the people of Ghana down. We can't let ourselves down. One of the things you should remember, no matter how rich you are, COVID-19 has evened the playing field. Nobody's going to travel to any London or any US hospital to get special care because he can afford it. We're all on this in this town.
Apologies, the network is going bad again, unfortunately, and that's what we have to deal with in these times. Hopefully, Senor, is your network stable again? Let's see.
Okay, so
you were talking about the fact that even if you're rich, you can't fly to London or the US to seek medical help.
You can't go anywhere. Right now, we are all about draw. So they take Ghana so that we can all save our own lives. It's a game changer. It's a leveler. And every investment to this is an investment saving our own lives, the lives of a friend, the life of family, and sure the life of another human. And it's something that I think is more than worth you rising up and doing. And I must congratulate you, Mama V and the Joy team. You guys have been fantastic. The support has been great. Mama V, you have been awesome. Your videos alone actually drove about 10,000 cities worth of donations. That's close to 50%. You know, so your input has been magnificent in this exercise. But we are hoping to have 500,000 Ghanaians in Accra and beyond to contribute towards this and help us reach this 5 million cedis. And we are not ending in Accra. We are hoping to have the same in Kumasi, in Tamale, and also in Takrade. Let's do something for our country.
Nice. So the last time I visited, we're showing the pictures. Where are we with the project? How is it going? You were painting.
It's more of a transformation if you should come today. So I'd invite you in somewhere next week, Tuesday, and have a feel of what to see. What you are seeing right now is total dead news.
Oh, wow.
All that is fairly up. The glass canopy is almost up. The floors are significantly done. Electrical wells, ceiling works done. We are 90% down the road. So, and the equipments are in. Yesterday, we had the climatic control equipment being climate control equipment being installed yesterday.
Okay.
Very giant air conditioners which can treat air in and out and make sure they do not have viruses being installed. We had to use cranes to lift them, so you have an idea of the huge size of it. And a lot of things are happening. You should be there Tuesday. I'll be more than happy to host you.
I will.
And share with you the pride of Ghana.
I will, God willing. So how about electricity? Because that was also outstanding at the time that I visited.
That is a very disappointing thing, I must say. We have been engaging ECG to connect the facility to the grid and also install a transformer because of the quantum of power that's required. ECG has requested us to make some payments, and we found that quite inappropriate. We actually encourage them to participate in it and also see it as their contribution. But ECG is yet to come through. So we are going to start that facility with a generator and let the good people of Ghana make their own judgment on their own ECG.
No way, we couldn't do that because this is a national facility and ECG must contribute. So we're going to follow up. One of the things that came up when I was on the
electricity, Mama V, the electricity that's going to be consumed is not going to be for free. ECG will be paid. And you want us to pay for transformers that you are still going to own, cables and lines you are going to own for a national facility. I think that was a big joke. And I'm quite disappointed in the management of ECG, and I expect this board to rise up and actually take appropriate action. It's a disgrace.
We're going to follow up on that. Senor, there are a lot of people who mentioned that they were going to contribute. One of the persons who gave a call to the producer of Ekosi saying was the roads minister, Kwesi Amoakwata. So has he redeemed the pledge? Have you received the contributions of people? Because
we are here to. Amoakwata is a good friend, and I'm looking forward to having him redeem his pledge. I'm happy you've mentioned it to me. We are going to send all our volunteers to go after him today.
Okay,
and we'll hopefully have him posted on site so he can actually take some pride in what he's contributing to. Okay. I know him, and once he's committed, I'm pretty confident he's going to redeem his pledge.
I was actually going to personally do a follow-up for you. Okay, so we're frozen again. Network is gone bad again. But that's Senyo Hosi, who's team lead Project 100. They're putting up this 100 isolation treatment facility. Senyo, you're back. I was just telling you that I was going to do a personal follow-up. I was going to go back to the guys on Ekosi saying so that we visit him and then we take the contribution and bring it to you.
Fantastic. I must acknowledge Eja Kwabnatu of UTV, who's also been quite, and Mr. Faka. I mean,
unfortunately, the connection has gone really bad. So, Senyo, we have to end the conversation here. But I promise you, God willing, I'll be there on Tuesday. And we're going to put this campaign back on the JoyNews Facebook page and all our other social media handles. We're pushing it further because we want to see this project completed. Some of my friends also reached out. So Koja Kutobwati of City FM definitely accepted on air, and Francis Aban also did accept. So we're still going to be pushing all of you, at least 10 Ghana cedis. Contribute to this project and let's see it completed.